you get any like heart candies or anything like that? No. Well, this is enough of a Valentine's Day present being right here. Great gift to yourself. Some self care. All right. We're just waiting for a couple more stragglers here, Jane. We're going to get rolling here very, very soon. Hey, welcome. Mm-hmm. It is. Yeah. We're about ready to get started. So, oh, okay. Okay. We can figure it out afterwards. Yeah. Hey, welcome back. Yeah, just come on in. Yeah, yeah, come on in. If it's your first time here, the first class is generally on us right now. You can throw your shoes over there and bring your mat in here. Welcome, everybody, to a heart loving class. What a great Valentine's Day gift to yourself. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Some loving care to yourself. And what is your name? Marjorie. I'm Philomena. I'll be teaching, and here comes Tori. Yep, it's like we don't care at all about time tonight. Oh, I'm just joking, Marjorie. I'm pretty laid back about time. I actually don't think there's such a thing as being late to yoga. Um, anyway, let's go ahead and start on our backs tonight in Supta Baddha Konasana. That said, if you are in child's pose, Tori, and you're loving it, Leah, just stay where you're at. But I'm going to cue on our back Supta Baddha Konasana to start because this is a posture where you're really exposing that big old heart of yours. And since today is Valentine's Day, regardless of what that word means to you, we can all agree we have a heart and our hearts need some love. I'm going to start with a guided meditation from Energizing Your Heart. Bear and Bear, they're a couple. They work with heart rhythm meditation and different meditations with the heart. So I thought this was fitting tonight. So take your attention to the area around your heart. Imagine that your heart is a balloon. On your next inhale, increase the size of your heart at the bottom as if you could blow air into your heart and the air would go into the bottom of your heart and stretch the bottom of your heart down towards your feet. A couple more like that. Notice if there's any resistance. Notice if it's easy. Just blowing up the bottom of your heart, a place of empathy and sincerity. Move your awareness to the top of your heart. Expand the top of your heart. Idealism, optimism is processed in the height of your heart. Consider the right side of your heart. Expand the right side of your heart. Blow up the right side of your heart, an area that's expressive, influential, and stable. Again, notice if there's any resistance in this area or if it can expand with ease. Direct the air towards the left side of your heart. Gently tease it open. Receptivity, tenderness, tolerance in the right side of your heart. Contemplate the front side of your heart. Generosity, creativity, radiance, the front side of your heart. Blow up. The back side of your heart. As you breathe in and expand the back side of your heart, your capacity for growth and love increases. Your whole heart. Breathe air into your entire heart. Make it big. Bring your knees together if they're not. Hug them into your chest and draw circles with your knees. Follow that bony plate at the base of your spine, up at the top. Move your knees so far down towards the floor that you hit your tailbone against the floor. Go way over to one side, like a tilt-a-whirl, that little amusement park ride, following the contours of your sacrum. Reverse the direction of your circle. Come to stillness. Put both arms out to T, palms down. So separate your arms, put your palms down on the floor, and rock both legs over to the right. Both legs over to the right for supine twist. And then inhale back to center or rock them over to the left. Go back and forth between these twists. Good. Getting some movement in your spine. A big contributor to the space in your thoracic cavity. Just opening up, twisting it, getting more space between each of your ribs, between your lowest rib and the top of your pelvis. Back and forth you go. The next time you come to center, hug your knees way into your chest. Move your forehead up to your knees. Stretch out the soft tissue on the back side of your neck. Tops of your shoulders to curl up in a fetal ball. Rock forward and back and massage your lower back, your upper back. Get some momentum. Downward facing dog. So keep rolling until you come to your feet. If you want to take a handstand to get there, feel free. But your destination is downward facing dog. Right into downward facing dog. Inhale your heels up towards the ceiling and exhale, press your heels down to the floor. A couple more just like that. Lift it on up and press on down. Last time, breathe in, lift your heels way up, press your heels down and step forward to the head of your mat. Inhale, move into a halfway lift and exhale, fold. Stretch out the back of your legs. Make a box with your arms and swing your box over to the right. Relax your head in the frame of your arms and inhale up to stand. If you don't know what I mean, you can glance at me. You're going to take that box over your head and then slowly descend the other side. 2 more just like this. Again, concentrating on the stretch on the sides of your body, the sides of your ribs, just making that whole thoracic cavity more spacious to accommodate your ever increasing size of your heart. The next time you're down towards the floor, move your elbows to the left and ascend. Come on up, maybe even glance up towards the ceiling twice more, just like that. Keep going, just like that. And I think we have a little heat issue here. Let's see if I can fix it quickly. I think I know the problem. And stop in your forward fold. Once the next time you're down at the bottom, dangle there for a moment and inhale up to stand. Reach your arms up to the ceiling. Move your hands to heart center. And together, one Om. Breathe in. Om. Reach up. Fold. Halfway lift. High push up all the way down to the floor. 3 cobra postures. Move your hands to the base of your ribs. Lift up just your chest and exhale down. 2 more. Inhale your heart up and exhale down. On this third one, lift your hands, lift your arms, lift your chest. Yes, just let your hands just kind of hover. Yeah, you got it, Claudia. Hover above the mat and then press your hands down to the mat. Upward facing dog. Stretch it on out. Really have that retraction in your shoulders. Downward facing dog. Breathe the air in. All of it out. 2 more, just like that. Breathe in. And out. Final breath cycle. Step to the head of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Fold. Stand. Expand across your chest. Arms up. Fold. Bend your knees to start. That's it. Halfway lifts. High to low push up. Bring your core in. Move into your low push up. Upward facing dog. Stretch it out. Downward facing dog. 2 more. Blow up that whole heart. Last one. All of the air out and move to the front of your mat. Breathe in, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Stand, reach up, shoulders down your back. Fold. Halfway lift, high to low. Your knees could be on the mat for your low push-up. Nice strength, Sam. Upward facing dog and downward facing dog. Step to the head of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Chair. Fold. Lift your arms up towards the ceiling. Straighten your knees back into your chair. So wring out your shoulders. Fold. Palms up towards the ceiling. Really reach your palms up towards the space in front of you and back down into your chair. One more, just like that. Wring out your shoulders back into your chair and fold. Halfway lifts, high push up to low or chaturanga. That's it. Upward facing dog and downward facing dog. Right-sided low runner's lunge. Move your right foot up to your right hand in a low runner's lunge. Lower your left foot knee down to the floor. Even root your right foot forward a bit. Put your hand on your right knee and then take your right knee out to the side. Straighten your right knee and press your knee forward. You're drawing a circle with your knee. So you're just moving forward, out to the side, and then straight back. As you go straight back, you could even go for a hamstring stretch by leaning forward. When you're pushing forward, you're looking for a stretch in the front side of your leg. Do you feel that, Marjorie? Marjorie, right? The other, yeah, that's what you're after. All right, the next time your knee is straight forward, straighten your knee. This time we're going to reverse the circle. Take your knee out to the side and forward. So go the opposite way. About 2 or 3 circles, just washing out that hip socket, your ball of your femur. Humble warrior. Plant your feet for warrior 1 feet. Interlace your fingers at your low back. Move your knuckles towards the space behind you. Retract and depress your shoulders. 2 more breaths here. Inhale and exhale. Last one. Breathe it in. Release your bind. Inhale your arms up to your warrior 1 and stay. 2 breaths in and out. Good adjustment, Claudia. In fact, you could move that foot over just a bit more like that so you're not on a tightrope. Hands down to the mat, high push up. Upward facing dog and downward facing dog. Left sided low runner's lunge. Move your left foot forward. Lower your back knee down to the mat. Put your left hand on top of your thigh. Hey, Allison, I'm glad you made it. Lunge forward and then take your knee out to the side. Straighten your knee. You can really watch Leah. She's really getting a lot of range of motion in her hip. You just want to take it out as far as you can and straighten as much as you can. Just keep checking in and feeling those lines of stretch through your body. Reverse the direction of your circle. That's it. And Tori, yep. Oh, I love the red Valentine's Day. Was that purposeful? I don't know if I've ever seen you sporting the red yoga pants. They're working. Humble warrior. Flatten your back foot on the floor. Interlace your fingers at your low back. Contract your abdominal muscles. So pull your abs in. Nice adjustment, Allison. Even around your ribs. Left knee, bend it deeply. Release your bind. Warrior 1 and stay for 3. 2 more. Breathe in. All of it out. Get heavy. Last one in. Hands down to the mat. High to low push-up. Air into your lungs as you lift it on up and out. Downward facing dog. 2 more. Last one. Sam's driving the breath pattern tonight. Join in. Step to the head of your mat. And Leah, halfway lift. Got some breath warriors, chair pose, sit down and fold. Halfway lift, high to low push up. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Right-sided warrior. Move your right foot forward and reach your arms to the sky. Hands down to the mat. High to low. Nice pace, everyone. Figuring it out. Upward facing dog and downward facing dog. Warrior on the left. Move your left foot forward. Reach your arms up. Stretch foot to fingertips. Hands down to the mat. High to low. Exhaling the whole way into your low push-up. That's it, Claudia. Upward facing dog. Nice strength. Downward facing dog. One more. Step to the head of your mat. Breathe the air in. All of it out. Chair. Suck the air in. Exhale completely. Fold it on down. Halfway lift. High push up to low. Remember to bring in those abdominal muscles. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Warrior on the right. Step. Land. Reach. And hands down to the mat. You got it. You're feeling that rhythm. That's what this is all about. Just feeling the rhythm, left-sided warrior, and synchronizing your breath with your movements right now, going into that inhale as you lift up. It's it left-sided warrior there, Marjorie. Just put your left foot forward. And Oh, you were doing some customizing. My bad. Hands down to the mat, high to low. Yep, that's what it's all about. Downward facing dog. Nice, Allison. Right sided crescent warrior. Move your right foot up to your right hand and inhale your arms up for your crescent lunge. Your left knee could be on the mat if you'd like, but if you want more fire, come on up into your crescent. Yep, so your left foot's forward. And usually with crescent lunge, you're on the ball of your back foot. Did I say left foot? I meant right. My bad. Cactus arms. Open up that heart of yours. Keep it open. Keep your shoulder blades right where they are. It's just your humeral head that's going to swivel in the socket. So stay retracted and depressed. Lean forward and twist. Twist over your right leg. Open up your arms. Stretch them apart. Good. 2 more. Thinking length with your inhale and twist with your exhale. 1 more. Big breath in. Long, long, long. Exhale, rotate into your crescent warrior and warrior 2 facing the long edge of your mat. We'll move this warrior 2. So straighten your front leg, lift your arms up to the ceiling, and then your front knee, arms down. Good. Inhale up and exhale down. Each time you go down further than you usually do because we're not staying very long. Add the stretch. You might even shimmy your hips left and right a little bit. Yeah, Tori, this is fun too. You can add a little bounce. When you go down, you can get a little bounce going and lift your arms up, feeling that elasticity of your body. If you don't know what the bounce is, don't worry about it. And the next time you go down, move into your warrior 2 and stay. 3 together. 2 more together. This community of breath. Breathe in. All of it out. Flip your front palm, reverse, straighten your front knee and lean back. Straighten your front leg. We're looking for a huge C-shaped bend. So huge C-shaped bend, stretching out the tissue between your ribs, between your bottom rib and your bottom hip, extended side angle. Bend your right knee once again. That's it. And then just move your right hand in front of that knee, opposite arm. We're looking for a long diagonal line from the left fingertips the whole way down to the foot. So hand right up by your ear to create that diagonal line. Just feel these muscles in the outside of your leg. Wake up. Back into your warrior 2. Reverse your warrior and straighten your front leg once again. Huge lateral flexion. Hands to your hips. Wide leg forward fold at the long edge of your mat. So swivel your feet, pigeon-toed. And down you go into your wide leg forward fold, long edge of your mat. Bend your knees a little bit there, Marjorie. Yep. You want to stay in the muscles, less in the joints. Stretch your fingertips out long in front of you. Glue your finger pads into the floor and drag your tailbone towards the space behind you. If you feel like your fingers are moving a bit, then walk your fingertips forward once again and just drag your tailbone back. Walk your fingertips forward. Let them stick onto the floor. Drag your tailbone back, getting your spine as long as possible. Once you have that maximum length, stay there for a moment. Really stretch out. And then slide your fingertips down to your feet, halfway lifts, up to stand, triangle pose. Move your right foot to 12 o'clock. So right foot, your front foot, move it to 12 o'clock and put your hand on a block behind your right foot for triangle pose. And generally for this posture, you're keeping your right knee straight this time, but not locking it out. You like to lock it out. So separate your feet a bit more here with your long legs, Marjorie. And then fingertips right there. Yes, now you can achieve that long spine. Come up onto your fingertips actually on that block. Now your spine's long. You don't want a curve in your spine for this one. Nice alignment, Sam. That's it, Claudia. Push your head straight back. Just move your head just there. Now it's in alignment. All right. Look down at your front foot and fly into your half moon. It might take a couple hops to get there. In fact, I encourage that. So go in and out of triangle and half moon. Feel that buoyancy in your body, that elasticity in your body. After about your third hop or so, go up into your half moon and stay. Really pull your body apart in your half moon. Good. And a block under your hand helps a little bit with balance too. Back into your triangle. Go back into your triangle. Now listen carefully. We're going to go into seated twist. So orient your body towards your front foot, bend your back knee, and sit your butt back on the floor behind you. And I'm demonstrating it. You're going to bend your left knee so that you're in a seated twist. Pull on that front shin to create a long spine. Tense your fingertips behind you to create an even longer spine. Attempt to get both of your cheeks on the floor. Long, long spine. Another thing that'll help is if you cinch in your abdominal muscles. Now we're going for the twists. Right arm on the outside of your left knee. Gaze towards the space behind you. Just like most of our twists, you want to think length for the inhale. You can feel that air, create a column of air to support you. And on your exhale, that's when you get the rotation, the twist. Just a couple more like that. Nice alignment, everyone. Yes, nice tall spines. All right, now counter twist. Twist the opposite direction and both both hands down on the floor. Bow down humbly. And then swing both of your legs out from behind you. Downward facing dog. Downward facing dog. We're going to come into our first child's pose tonight. For child's pose, go into your regular child's pose. And then bend your elbows and move your thumbs to the nape of your neck. Walk your elbows forward. And make this into a bigger heart opener by pressing your sternum, your breastbone down into the floor and feeling your shoulder blades come together on the backside of your body. Take a moment here. Imagine your heart a big balloon and expand it. Press your hands down into the mat, downward facing dog. Left-sided crescent warrior. Move your left foot forward into your crescent warrior. Stay on the ball of your back foot, the mound of your big toe of your back foot, and press it down. Yep, you're good. You're good. Go ahead and put your arms up, Claudia. That's it. Move your arms into those goalpost arms and really press your elbows back towards the Leah. Open chest, open vulnerable chest. Keep the retraction and the depression of the shoulder blades, and you're just swiveling the humeral head in its socket. Your hands might not even touch. I saw you do that, Marjorie. I thought that was clever. And go for your twist. Put your elbow over your knee, and if you feel like your shoulder blades came to get better when you got into that twist, then separate them once again. Sometimes when you separate your arms, you can feel that retraction of your scapula together on the backside of your body. Let's breathe in, long spine, and exhale, twist. One more, breathe it in. Stay for the twist. Back up into your crescent warrior. And warrior two, once again, facing that long edge of the mat. And we're going to move just like we did on the other side, straightening the front leg and going down. And as you do this, check out your alignment. Ensure that your front heel is intersecting the back of your arch. So you could heel toe this foot towards this hand. See how that heel then intersects your back arch. Yeah. And then pigeon toe this foot. You got it. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, deep knee bend. So really get into that stretch. Nice. Just a couple more, stretching it out. And then land in your warrior two and stay. Stay in your warrior two. Squeeze your legs together. Feel that lift. your pelvic bowl all the way through the crown of your head, and then expand from the middle of your chest out to your fingertips. Flip your front palm, reverse. Stay here. Straighten your leg without locking it out. And bend, bend, bend more, more, more. Open up that tissue. Back down into your warrior two and extended side angle. Move your left hand in front of your knee, opposite arm by your ear. Yes, Claudia, you are quick learn. Yep, you got that nice diagonal line going on. So we want a diagonal line. We don't want lateral flexion here. So tense your fingertips right here. And you want this long. So bend this knee more and hoist that hip back. Yeah, it's a tug of war. I know. That's it. One more. Yep. Okay, Marjorie. Marjorie says that's it. So up, up, up we go. And we're going for the wide leg forward fold. Interlace your fingers at your low back. Or grab a strap. Yeah. Straps feel awesome here. And go for a bind forward fold. Now, you got plenty of range of motion. These poor knees here, bend them a little bit. Yeah, you want to get into that strength as opposed to leaning into that soft tissue. Okay, and then for you, I would recommend just pulsing, coming back, and then going forward each time. It's like, you know how you do that with a cheap rubber band? You stretch it and bring it back, stretch it and bring it back. That's what you're kind of doing that with the elastic tissue of your shoulder. Okay, release your bind. Dangle there for a moment. Tent your fingertips out. Move to stand. Get your widths. Triangle pose. Left foot, move it to 12 o'clock. Back foot is slightly pigeon-toed. Yes, Allison, that's it. And Allison, you could even separate your feet just a tad more. I think that back foot, take it back just a tiny bit. Now you can reach for that long spine. And this hand, let's stretch it like that. There's your diagonal line from your fingertips the whole way to your foot. Breathe, breathe, for goodness sake. Breathe in and out. One more. Now you play in and out of your half moon. So from triangle into half moon, like when you were a kid and you did those cartwheels. So you're just going to fly into it. Yes, Tori, nice focus. And then right back into your triangle. So back and forth each time. Yep. So you're just lifting that foot up, Marjorie, and then back down. Yep. Just playing around with your proprioception. Good. Good. And then reach for this block. Attempt to stick it each time. And about the third or fourth time, go ahead and stick it. Did you hear everybody's quiet, Marjorie? Isn't that awful? Go ahead and breathe for them. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Thank you, Marjorie. All right. Back into your triangle pose. Way back into your triangle pose. So I just have to get my widths. Yes. We're in our triangle. And now orient your body towards your left foot. And then you're going to put your hands down to the floor, bend your back knee, your right knee, and slide your butt back for our seated twist. So sit right down on the floor. Grab your shin, pull on your shin. Feel that nice side body stretch. And stay here for just a moment. Let's don't go plowing through to the twist quite yet. There's something lovely right here. And go for your twist. I would put an elbow over the knee, or you can keep that grip with your hand. Elbow over the knee adds some stretch in the shoulders. Good. And here, Leah. Leah's our breath warrior right now. So we're going to and out. Inhaling for that length. Exhaling for our twist. Good. Release both hands down the opposite way. Bow forward, and swing your legs around into a tabletop. We're going to go into a slightly different version of child's pose. It's called puppy dog pose. At least some people call it that. You're going to keep your hips at 90, knees at 90. So really from your waist to your toes, you're in tabletop. Reach your fingertips forward. Stay on your fingertips and drop your heart and your forehead, your sternum, down to the floor. So your arms stay lifted. Traditionally, this posture, people put their chin on the floor and put their breastbone on the floor. If you think you can do that, please do so. But the way I'm demonstrating it is probably about how most Americans do this posture. Oh, Marjorie, look at you. I wish I had my camera. That looks great. Let me see, Tori. You had it too, didn't you? Yes, yes. Huge heart opener right here. And Sam, very nice. All right, press your hands into the mat, downward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Is right. Step to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Watch locking out those knees, Claudia. Keep them a little bit bent the whole time. Inhale to stand. Reach your arms up to the ceiling. Right-sided eagle. So right arm under. Wrap your hands together. Right leg over. And you could leave it out to the side, or if you you could wrap your foot around your calf. If you're looking at me, stop looking at me because I'm going to move. Look at something that's not moving. Airplane pose. Reach your arms back for your airplane pose. This is another big heart opener, actually. You're looking for that upward dog chest. Breathing in, softly out. One more. And release. Swing your back leg down. Inhale both of your arms up. Wrap yourself up for left-sided eagle. Left arm under and left leg over. Add some core, even at the ribs. Airplane. All about the chest tonight. Less concerned about that back leg and more concerned about opening up the chest. That's it, Leah. And release. Swing your back leg down, standing at the front of your mat, right-sided eagle once again. Wrap your right arm around. Yep, so your right arm goes under. You got it, Marjorie. And then your hands together. And then your right leg, just wrap it around. Just cross it over your left and around the calf if you want it. And then find something that's not moving to look at. Leg lift, release, grab your right knee and open up your right knee to the right. Make it feel good. Even press your hand against that knee. Get more external rotation in your hip. Yes, Tori. Dancing Shiva, move your knee back to center and switch your grip. Left hand now on your knee. So opposite hand on your, yes. And then go for a big twist. Look behind you and release. Make sure your feet are at 12 o'clock. Get stable here. Wrap up for left-sided eagle. Left leg over, left arm under. And grab your left knee. So unwrap yourself, grab your left knee, and open up. Externally rotate that left hip as much as you can. Make it feel stretchy, stretchy. Back to center and switch your grip for Dancing Shiva. Good. Exhale on that twist. Oh, just cleanse it out. Come back to center and release. Let it go. Right-sided standing bow. Bend your right knee and capture your foot or your ankle. So take your hand out like this and grab your foot or your ankle. I love grabbing my foot because I like stretching out the top of my foot. Arm up in the air. You're already in the posture. You can stay right here, or you can start to kick against your hand using your strong thigh muscles and relax your right shoulder. Here we're after a stretch of the soft tissue on the chest. That's tight for most of us. So you're going to be lovingly requesting, stay with it for 2 more, that soft tissue across your chest to just stretch on out. Let it go. Now the other side. When you set up that bind, stay there for a moment and get a quad stretch. So bend your left knee this time and grab from the outside, from the inside rather, like I'm demonstrating. And linger here. Enjoy that quad stretch. And then use those quad muscles to kick. Kick against your hand. So come out of it for 2 seconds, Marjorie, and just switch your grip like this. That'll open up your shoulder. It'll actually be easier because you'll externally rotate at your shoulder this time. And then quick. Yeah, yep, you got it now. You got the grip. Nice focus. One more. And release. Let it go. Right-sided tree posture. Put your right foot on the inside of your left leg somewhere. I'm going to start with those goalpost arms. Feel that sliding effect of your scapula down your back. And then interlace your fingers at your low back. Drive your knuckles down to the floor. Flex your neck. Move your chin to your chest and rock your head left and right. Massage the soft tissue around your neck and your shoulders. Release. Other side. Cactus. Slide your bones down, interlace your fingers, move your knuckles towards the earth, tuck your chin and rock left and right. So we're making space in the back side and front side of the chest tonight to accommodate a loving heart. And release. Let go. Step to the front of your mat. Reach up. Fold. Halfway lift. High push up all the way down to your mat. High push up all the way to your mat. Tuck your toes under. Keep the balls of your feet tucked under. Lift your knees and your thighs. Interlace your fingers and move your knuckles towards the space behind you. Expand across your chest. Tuck your chin quite a bit. Length in your neck as well. So no wrinkles in your neck area. Stay. Breathe. 2 more. Another big heart opener here. And release. Rotate your head so that your right ear is on the floor and round your shoulders down towards the mat. Get heavy with your body. Release your bind for a second, Claudia. Yeah, just let your hands go. Let your shoulders round forward. Take it easy. Locust pose. This time, keep your hands unbound. Lift your arms off of the floor. Lift your feet off of the floor. Lift your whole body. Feel that freedom, the subtle back bend behind your heart. Keep reaching. Great alignment, all of you. Long spines. Think length with your next inhale. And release. Left ear down to the mat and relax it on down. Move your right forearm across the front edge of your mat. Bend your left knee and grab the inside of your left foot. So, yeah, that's it. We're going for the inside this time. Press your forearm down in the floor and kick against your hand. That same idea here, relaxing the chest area and using the strength of your leg to really lift you up. Second side, release your foot. Left forearm across the front edge of your mat. Reach back on the inside. Yeah, all of you are getting it. And then kick. Kick against your hand and relax your chest. That's it, Allison. Go ahead and lift your foot up another inch. Feel that stretch across even your neck. And let it go. Move your hands to the base of your ribs. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Move to your knees for camel pose. Lift your right arm up in the air. Right arm up in the air. Goal post arm. Drag that arm down, 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 and put your hand on your glute. Left arm up in the air. This is where you're going to really feel it. This is awesome. Feel that scapula, that bone, dig into the soft tissue of your back as you, slow as molasses, move your forearm, your elbow down, down, down. Just relish every little millimeter of that massage. Put your hands on your low back. Look your heart up. You're already in the back bend. You don't have to lean back too far. But this is a wonderful heart stretcher. Blow up the whole three-dimensional organ of your heart. Release. Tuck your toes under and set your tush right on your heels. Grab all of your toes and pull them forward if they're not all forward. And I actually like to rock my weight a little bit left and right just to ask that tissue on the back side of your foot. Yeah, it's not comfortable usually. It kind of is one of those hurts so good. I think air quotes are so funny. And then untuck your toes, put your toenails on the floor, and lift one knee up, stretching out the top of your foot, and the other knee up, or both knees. Stretch out the tops of your feet. Back up for our last camel, this time starting with your left arm. Slowly bend that elbow, take it into 90. Just keep going, keep going, keep going, and put your hand right on your buttocks. The opposite arm, this is where you're going to really feel it on this side. This one you want to slow down like crazy. So every little bit you take in. Oh man, don't let your mind go anywhere right now. Just feel, 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 feel. There's so much to feel right here. Just keep going, keep going. And then hand on your glutes. Push down and spread your chest apart. Crack it open. Come on back up. Swing your legs out in front of you. Arms out and slowly lower your body down to the mat. Keep your knees bent. We'll do 3 bridge or wheel pose, the ultimate heart opener. So when you land, press your feet into the mat. We got 3 breath cycles to start. So breathe in. And now, yep, you can go ahead and lift it on up. We're already 2 breaths in. Last breath cycle in this first wheel or bridge. And come on down. This is our second step for 5 breaths. So lift up, wheel or bridge. If you want wheel, you're just going to plant your hands on either side of your head. There's Sam's going. We got Tori going. Allison lifting up. That's a great move, Allison. Just letting that big old heart have some space as you separate your arms towards the space behind you. One more. And down you go. Last one for 7 breath cycles. So breathe it in. Let the air lift your body up. Dome your body up, pressing your hands and your feet into the floor. Shoulder blades together. We're asking for the back bend right behind the heart. So keep the core cinched in, back bend right behind the heart. Yes, Tori. Could even come up onto the balls of your feet, the mounds of your big toes, lifting your heels up, getting so much space, the whole length of your back. And then tuck your chin. Down you go. Supta Baddha Konasana for one moment, because we already did this at the beginning. And then cross your legs. So cross your right leg over your left like you were going into eagle pose, but don't tuck your foot behind it. So just cross your legs and then bend your legs into your chest. So curl up, legs into your chest, and grab your feet with your hands. Grab your feet with your hands. That's awesome. And then pull your feet towards your face. So pull them as hard as you can towards your face to stretch out the sides of your legs. rock back and forth here. Unwrap and wrap up the other way. Grab your feet. Yeah, Claudia, that's it. You can even separate your feet a lot. Claudia is really separating her feet quite a bit, and this is good for runners. That IT band stretch, yeah. Marjorie's got a nice rock going on here. Yes, Allison, make it feel good. And then release. Hug your knees into your chest once again, and come on up to a seated position like I'm demonstrating. Put your hands behind your thighs. Pull on your thighs. Extend your spine. This is boat pose. You can stay right here. If you want to add on, open up your arms. Or you can add on by lifting one heel and the other heel. If you want to go for both feet up at the same time to really get into that core, you can. We're going to stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Put both feet back on the floor. Wrap your forearms around your shins and move your forehead to your knees. Second of our 3 boats, put your hands behind your thighs. Pull on your thighs. Across your chest. Lifting one foot, the other. 4, 3. Keep those guts in. 2, and 1. Wrap it on up. Rock your head left and right. Relax your neck. This final moment here. And move into your last boat. Hands behind your thighs. Pull. Notice when you pull, engages your back muscles, so your spine immediately lengthens. This is pretty tough right here. If you want to add on, go ahead. I'm staying right here. I like this boat. What do you think, Jane and Allison? Yes. Got some strength. Yes, Marjorie, that's it. Hold on to it. That's it, Sam. Use your core and then find the softness, the surrender in this last breath cycle and release. Curl it on up. Forehead to your knees. And then slowly rock yourself down onto your mat, reclining half pigeon. Bend your knees and put your right ankle over your left knee. Reach through that hole. So this one goes on the outside. Yes, You could even go around your shin, Marjorie. It looks like you might bend your knee a little more. Yeah, and now you can get it more in that hip. Other side. Pick an inversion. Supine twist to the right. Supine twist to the left. Supta Baddha Konasana. Shavasana. I'm going to read a poem that Rumi wrote, philosopher. Wrote a lot about love. And this is one of his love poems. In every breath, if you're the center of your own thoughts, the sadness of autumn will fall on you. But if in every breath you strip naked just like a winter, the joy of spring will grow from within. All of your impatience comes from the push. For gain of patience, let go of the effort, and peace will arrive. All of your unfulfilled desires are from your greed. For gain of fulfillment, let go of them all, and they will be sent as gifts. Fall in love with the agony of love, not the ecstasy. Then the beloved will fall in love with you. Expand the size of your heart. Increase your capacity to love and to be loved. Hug your knees into your chest. Rock over onto your right side. Lift up to a seated position. Put your hands on your knees and pull on your knees. Inhale your arms to the ceiling. Move your hands to heart center. One final Om. Breathe it in. Instead of clapping, look at your neighbor and say namaste. Namaste, Marjorie. Namaste, Tori. Namaste, Allison. Sam. Leon. Namaste. Namaste, Allison and Jane. Happy Heart Day. Thank you.